Hello everyone, welcome back to Mo's World. I'm Mo. So we're just gonna chit chat about the Manic Panic and Color Hot Hot Pink results. So point, it is later in the evening, but I wanted to make sure I filmed this part to make sure there's no loose ends. So let's talk about from the last video, the application process. So I kept that on my head just like it was pinned up in the pictures with a plastic cap over my head, and then that full cap I showed in the first video. I put that over my head, but before I put the full cap on, I actually used a blow dryer and heated it over my head for about 20 to 25 minutes. And then I put the full on my head, and I let the color stay in my hair for about 17 hours. I went to sleep in it, everything. So there was no residue, there was nothing that was slipping, like, because I blow dried my hair as well for about 20 to 25 minutes directly after finishing the application of the color. And then, so it was completely dry, not to the point anything would be dripping or anything like that. So I didn't deal with that at all for the whole day. Nothing was on my pillowcase, nothing was on my bonnet, nothing. So and actually minimum color were on my my shower caps as well, and the full cap didn't have anything except for like the ring around where it was hitting around my edge line. So anyways, it was comfortable to sleep in. I had no issues with any of that. And then I woke up this morning. I went to the kitchen sink and I proceeded to wash the color out. So when I did that, like I told you all in the first video, I just washed it out with cold water. That's it. And then wear gloves when you do that, because the color coming out, it will stain your fingers. So I did do that. Actually, I ran out of gloves, so I took some plastic caps, put them over my hands, and then put rubber bands at the end to keep it on my hands, and just went to town, and it worked. After I washed out the color, it did not take long. It took about 5 to 10 minutes to wash out the color. After that, I used that, I don't have it with me up here, but that conditioner pack that I told you all about that helps seal in the color. I put that in that, that little tube that I showed you in the first video. I put it in there, diluted it with, what water is that? Y'all know the water. It's the water that's in the jug. I put that in there as well. I diluted it, shook it up, and then just proceeded to put it on my hair. Scrubbed it, and at that time I did take off the plastic caps off my hands and just kind of went into town. I did have some staining on my fingers after that, but it wasn't a lot. It was minimum. And then I proceeded to wash that completely out of my hair. After that, I dried my hair with my shirt, like I always do. Shirt dried my hair for a bit, and then I started, what did I do after that? Oh, let me tell you how my hair felt after I washed it out completely. My hair was so soft. Like, this dye, first of all, it doesn't really have a smell, so it doesn't stink. But it's also not like a super, it's not like a, ooh, I want to sniff that. It just really doesn't have a smell. The conditioner packet that I used had a smell. It smelled so good. Like, I can't even tell you what it smelled like. I don't remember what it smelled like, but it was, as soon as I tore the packet open, it was just like, it just hit you. It was like, oh my gosh, that smells so good. Like, I feel like I still smell it in my hair. So my hair felt so soft and conditioned. Like, I haven't used conditioner in my hair since I've had locks, and I'm going on 2 years. So my hair is naturally very soft. So I've never thought my hair was hard or brittle or anything like that. So my hair is naturally soft. So even in the locking process, it still has retained softness. Not nearly as soft as my loose natural hair, which makes sense, it's locking. But yeah, the dye was definitely a conditioning dye. So I plan on doing this definitely every 3 months. maybe different hair colors. I definitely know I want to do like the fuchsia color, and I also want to do like the shocking blue. I want to do like 3 months at a time. So it was very conditioning. I wouldn't continue to do that like over and over and over, like within like each month, personally with locks. But especially when I'm not like mature either, but my hair felt great. There's no damage to my hair. Nothing's damaged with the ends. My hair looks exactly like it did before. It just felt really soft. And then, you know, after it dried up, it just literally felt like my hair again. Like, no biggie. It doesn't feel like nothing unraveled. I feel like I'm much further along enough to be able to do that and not have any negative side effects, unlike if I was early on in my journey. So that's helpful as well. Let's see what else. Then I just proceeded to style it. I do have pictures. If I haven't shown them already, I should have already shown the pictures, but if I haven't shown the pictures already, this is where my hair looked like when it was wet, like right after I washed out the color. It should be coming up now. All right, so now you've seen that. Then after that, I proceeded to style my hair. And then afterwards, I just took it down, and I have pictures at the end of what it looked like in the sunlight. So the color definitely looks different in different forms of light. So indoor lighting, you can definitely see the color. Like as soon as I stepped in, like my friend's house, they all knew my hair. I was like, hey, you colored your hair red? Like, ooh, it looks good on you. Like you can tell. Like you don't need to be in the sunlight to be able to see my hair. It's not like it's just a tint. Like it is colored, which I love. That's what I wanted. So with this ring light, you see a different, like you see it, like, you know what I mean? In the regular light, you can see it. In the sunlight, it's when it's like, boom, like you can't help but see it. I feel like Phoenix a bit, you know. It's just, oh, I love it. I absolutely love it, y'all. I'm so excited. I got the payoff that I wanted, the results that I wanted. Watching those videos that I had linked in my very first video of explaining how I was going to dye my hair definitely paid off. If you do exactly what they say or exactly what I say in my video, you should hopefully get the same payout. And this is on, like I said before in my very first video, my hair has never been bleached, it has never been dyed, I've never used developer, I've never used any type of spray-in, I've never even used natural bleaching agents like honey, peroxide, lemons. None of that stuff have I ever used on my hair. So this is literally natural virgin hair. So to be able to get this much color on this, Manic Panic is where it's at. So I haven't had any bleeding on my hands, anything close. I haven't had any issues with that. So this is just my experience, trying to share it with you all. Hopefully it's helpful. But if you have any questions, anything you're unclear of, anything that I may have missed or left out, please comment below, ask your questions. And if you decide to use Manic Panic, please share with us. Let us know how your results came out. Did you like it? Was it everything you thought it was? Let us know so we can know how it works on different types of locks, different types of hair color, all that jazz. So thank you guys for going on this journey with me. I am so pumped. I love my hair. It is definitely a statement piece. I was starting to get bored, and now I'm like, I'm bringing in the fall with style. So anyways, take care, and until next time, bye y'all.